Greetings fellow mech jockeys, my name is TTB and this is German Mechgineering. Today guys, we are playing the good old Hunchback 4G Founders Edition, the Man-O-War as it says here on the skin, and I thought to myself, well, the Hunchback 4G with its awesome autocannon 20 is already a pretty good mech. It's lots of fun to play, you can have a lot of good kills with it, and it is just a good weapons platform. So how about we knock it up a notch, we add a little bit more spice and switch out the AC20 for an Ultra AC20. And this is exactly what we are going to play today, the Hunchback 4G UAC20 variant. As a basis for this build, we have to use a light engine 250. That's the only way we can get all this equipment in, especially since the Ultra AC20 is a little bit heavier than the normal AC20. We put in 3.5 tons of ammo for the UAC20. Then we add 3 medium lasers and 1 double heatsink in the left torso. We have to lower the head quite a bit in terms of armor, we have to lower the legs a little bit, and that is all we need to do. We're pretty fine here. The arms are not that good of a shield on the Hunchback. As you can see, the arms are quite tiny, so they're not gonna shield much, but I just left them at maximum armor. You could shave away a little bit of armor from the arms and add another half ton of UAC20 ammo if you wanted to. Firepower 35, but be careful, we can double tap this bad boy, so this firepower is actually 55 at a speed of 81 kph. The range of the UAC20 at the current skill tree, about 330 meters optimal range, so we have quite okay range, I would say. Now, in terms of skills, what do we do indeed? Well, first of all, we go heavily into firepower, enhanced drag UAC 1 and 2, magazine capacity 1 and 2, all laser duration nodes, of course, and all the heat gen nodes that we could get, with some exceptions like the left side. I'm pretty much not touching that because that would would require me to invest into the missile nodes here, and we don't want to go there. So most of the heat gen nodes, but not all of them, and we should be fine here. Then we go into survival. We take the left side of the survival tree for maximum armor and the right side of the survival tree to grab the remaining 2 armor nodes and get a little bit of skeletal density on top of that. Then we go into sensors and we do the good old max radar derp build. So max radar derp and seismic sensor 1 and 2. And then we go into auxiliary and we go with double cool shot and double artillery strike. I just had to remove the cool shot cooldown point here because I just realized that we had 1 point too many. If you don't want to do that, then what you can do instead is you could go ahead and remove 1 further heat gen node and keep the enhanced cooldown, or the cooldown cool shot cooldown, on minus 25%. I'll leave that up to you guys, but either way should be fine. Well, that is going to be the build for today, guys. Let's take it says treasure inside here on its skin. That's the Buccaneer skin for the Hunchback. One of the best skins they ever did, I feel. So let's take this little Man-O-War into a dropship and see how it performs. I'll see you there. And here we are, guys, on our first map of today. It is going to be Hibernal Rift, and we are pushing towards the central area through Charlie 4, and I know that there is an enemy target behind here because I saw the targeting laser on that Mad Cat Mark II-4, and he's got Lerms and attack and 1 ER medium laser as a backup. Well, A, the medium laser backup is not going to do jack for him, and B, if you're running a build like this, you need to stay with the team. If you don't stay with the team, well, things like this happen where you have a Hunchback just casually walk up to you and start massaging you with an Ultra AC20 and some lasers and just be a general nuisance. So, there's some targets here shooting me. I'm gonna shoot back here and then fall back a little bit. I don't want to take too much damage. We already took another PPC shot to our right hunch where we don't want them, so we just ran away for a sec, and now we go in and try and seal the deal together with our teammates on the enemy Mad Cat. Perfect. Well, look at that. Our team is now potatoing, of course. That can't be helped here because the enemy team is doing the same thing, but we basically have them surrounded right now. So if we can go ahead and engage them quickly, especially those assaults over there, then we would have a good advantage. So let's go ahead and engage onto the enemy Cyclops. I didn't get his side torso from behind, unfortunately. I just got his arm, but that's okay. We'll just keep shooting these guys, the Atlas right here, together with our assault mates and our heavy mates, and this Atlas should be falling any second now. Let's just go for CT if we can. There we go, the Atlas falls. TTB claims a kill. Okay, now we can go ahead and move on. As you can see, the enemy team is now pushing up the ramp in Charlie 4 where we just started the video, and that means we have to get our ass out of here. very, very quickly, guys, make sure to always look at your map and try and move according to what your team is doing. Even if they're doing the bad thing, if you're the only one being at the right spot, you will be the only one that dies at the right spot. It's that simple. And yes, that can be very frustrating sometimes, but that is what you need to know. There we go, we just laid into a Timberwolf, took him out with a nice burst damage, and now we burst an enemy rifleman. And go ahead back behind our teammates here. Those are heavy mechs, they're much better equipped to deal with the enemy than I do. So there's an Incubus down below, we also have, targets! There's a Huntsman coming, there's also a Hellbringer coming. That Huntsman's leg doesn't look too well, so we help our teammates take him out. And then we move in onto the enemy Hellbringer and show him that we can also bring some hell here with our DAKKA power of the UAC-20. Unfortunately, I missed all my shots because you gotta get some training in with the UAC-20, guys. It's really hard to hit it if you're used to gauss rifles and whatnot. The projectiles are a lot slower, and you have to hit all of your projectiles in the salvo to kill the enemy. There we go, double tap, the trench bucket dies in a horrible explosion. 3 kills for TTB's Hunchback 2.0. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and keep the rotation going. There's only 2 targets left on the field right now. There's the rifleman from before with his light PPCs. Let's show the light PPCs some heavy inner sphere artillery. Hello there, Mr. Rifleman. Duck, duck, and he goes down straight through CT. Beautiful. So, well, only 1 enemy left alive at this point. This one should be in the bag for us. So, how do you guys like the DAKKA power of the Hunchback 4G 2.0? Do you like it? Because if you do, let me know down in the comments below. Let me know what is your favorite build for this mech. I used to say, it's medium lasers and an AC-20, but playing the UAC-20, you know what? This could be my new favorite build on this mech. There we go, that's an enemy Marauder 2C, he's got streaks, he's got a UAC-10, it's okay. We've got the health left, so we can just go ahead and go straight up into his face and tank him a little bit. And our teammates should be able to seal the deal here. There we go. He just exploded and just went like... just flopped over and died. Okay, let's go ahead and have a look, guys, at the scoreboard. Let's see how we did. I hope we did good. 4 killing blows, 5 assists, 499 damage done, 9 components taken out, 7 savior kills. Aha. Guys, if you enjoyed this content, check out my Patreon page, consider becoming an active member of Team TTB. Now that was a beautiful first round, I would say, and actually a really good kill to damage ratio, about 120 damage per kill, 125 to be exact, so very, very nice. So, we're jumping into a new scenery here. It is going to be Solaris City, and as you can see, I'm already fighting it out with an enemy Huntsman, who is trying to attack my teammate. Of course, I have something to say about that, and I think we also hit him in the cockpit a little bit. Our teammate hit him in the cockpit, but there are some other enemies pushing around the corner. There's a not a Hunchback, there is a Bushwhacker there, as well as an enemy Mad Cat, so we're going to fall back a little bit because our assaults, as you can see, are very much spread around the map, and they are definitely not anywhere near the enemy assaults. So, gotta fall back a little bit, gotta pull back, and maybe drop the artillery strike here to seal this little exit. I was thinking that they might be pushing here, but unfortunately they weren't, or fortunately they weren't, but let's go ahead and push in behind the enemy assaults and try and do some damage from there. We've got some assaults coming in Delta 4, we've got some guys coming from the right hand side, from the far end, so if I go around the corner here, I should be able to get a good salvo onto the enemy stalker and get back to cover and not get hit by his SRM6s. And now we do the same thing again, another salvo, and back to cover, and we do this a few more times, and this guy is going to be oh so dead. There we go, side torso almost gone, and the mech is gone. Which means now we can direct our attention towards the next target here. That's a Marauder. Now he got a good salvo onto my CT, so we are now CT open and orange. I've got assault mechs next to me though, so we should be fine here. Let's get around the corner here. Just use our side torso to peek. I'm not going to even use the medium lasers here. I'm just going to use the side torso to peek and shoot. There's an enemy Atlas DDC coming from behind. We can't have that guy behind us, so I'm going to assist my teammates here to try and take this guy out as fast as possible. We open up his side torso big time. Let's take it out, and my teammates are going to take the kill here. Beautiful. 3 kills over 2. Let's go ahead and rejoin our assault lands over here. My assaults are at 70-ish% here, so they have all taken some beating. But if I can go ahead and... oh, sorry, Mr. Atlas, didn't want to block you there. If I can go ahead and amplify some damage onto the enemy Warhawk or that Nightjar, we might be able to give our guys the opening they need. Yep, our Walk is pushing, which means I have to expose now. I'm gonna double tap as soon as I can. Here we go, there's a Nightjar. Got him in the junk, I believe, but I hit that hunk of junk into the junk. Okay, there's an enemy medkit coming, and he doesn't like me. Actually, he really didn't like me. CT red, almost dead. It's a good thing we have a little bit of extra structure here, but you know what, guys, that's not going to deter me. I'm just waiting for my teammates to shoot, because I know if they shoot, then that means they see the enemy, which means the enemy sees them, and that allows me to come around the corner and do another double tap and stay in cover, stay alive. Ha 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 ha, staying alive, staying alive. Okay, I'm not gonna sing because it's gonna sound horrible and people start unsubscribing from my channel. So TTB is forbidden to sing. Well, 2 guys left after all of this. One kept running for 5 minutes, and the other guy unfortunately got bugged in behind this water or fuel tank. So he told us, please come to me and deliver me from this evil. So we came, we saw, we laughed, and then we put him out of his misery. So that is the story of this match. Let's go ahead and have a look at the scoreboard. It was a fun match, even though almost shot through all our UAC-20 ammo. 0 kills, 9 assists, 1 KMD, 779 damage done, 5 components taken out. Top damage on the match. GG, have a great day.